Hey guys, welcome back. Right now, today we're also doing Terraria. Like I promised last time, I'm going to get a new character because I said last time I would. So we can start all fresh this time, so need to go down, down, down. Where's the hairstyle that I like? That's it. Then I need to change eye color to a more grayish. Your skin was fine. I'm just gonna leave it at one of the more basic ones. That it gives you, because I'm not able. Okay, there's the basic one that it always gives you when you start. I was trying to search for that. Now, okay, now all I want to do is create, and then blank is their name, or W. Perfect name. I just don't really name my characters ever. You know what? I can start a new seed, and within that time, I can just kind of ramble to you. Yes, as you saw, I had a few words and a few worlds. Sorry, an expert. I'm probably gonna go for Crimson, the one with the more fun and just overall better boss to fight. It's 'cause the boss drops better, like stuff, and Infection. It's just like sure it's more difficult, but it's just more fun, in my opinion. So right now, I'm busy generating a new world. So, how are y'all doing? Right now, just asking. One of the things that really gets on my nerves are how many YouTubers go, "Hey, can you please like and subscribe?" It's just kind of annoying because it's like, it's because then you know they're just trying to record for views. They aren't doing it for fun. Oh, it might be a little bit too bright. Okay, that's letting you view it better. And it's not hurting my eyes also as much. That's perfect now. Now we all can see it great and not burn our eyeballs out of our head. Nice. So, the only thing about having a new character is you're so weak in the beginning, but since I've played the game enough, I know what to do. First, what you do is you use your axe to build your first house, and your guide can live in a house. You also first, before you build a house, I normally build a house immediately for my guide, so I don't by accident lose my guide on night 1, because it's so annoying when you lose your guide, since then you need to build a house that they can live in, which will normally get taken over by one of the other people. So you need to build another and another, because then, and by accident, by the end, collect all of them while your guide is still rusting away out of the universe. So yeah, this one I'm just playing on Classic because I can. I have a few in Expert and Master. Those modes aren't that difficult, but if you put a character on Master, then it becomes, like, way too difficult, so that's why I only have worlds with different types of, like, character-like settings. Head of Spears is the name of the world. Perfect. Perfect world name. Right? The best world name. Then, yeah, so all my recording is gonna be, I don't really need your help. Then, it's so weird having such an empty inventory. Because normally I have such a full one on my other save that it's just kind of weird going back to the basics and not having, like, those 10 houses stacked on top of each other. And how slowly I mine and how weak I'm gonna be. It's just gonna be so weird getting back into that pattern of being not a really, like, strong character. Like, it's just gonna feel weird being weak-ish. Right now, get At least the boots, and I have some form of armor. Really, the only reason why I even like the boots is just because I can't have something. They also normally make you just a tad bit. Didn't you see like a moment ago how I was moving faster? That's normally what happens when you have more than one. Sure, right now I have 0 defense. I can get one of these two. I'm gonna go for the one that takes more, because I want at least one defense. Like, I don't want to be weak. Yeah, I forgot this is the one sword that does like the weird little jab and not a swing. That's why I don't ever use any short sword, because there are like 3 weapons with short swords. But that's the only bad fact about them is they don't do a swing. They do a little jab. The jab is kind of like weak. And many people don't get right in their first gameplay. It is the wait so long on getting like a new weapon, because they don't understand on how to get a crafting table. So first, and I put in my settings to make the world just go a little more slow. Yeah, I just kind of set it to like make the world just be a tad bit less by. Now I have 2 defense. Basically what I did is I changed the pause, like what all it will pause for, so now it pauses on both menus and not just one. Keep if it's your first time ever playing, keep that like thing that you saw I picked up. Do not upgrade your axe. It's a waste of materials. That's all I'm warning you of, is just don't. Please don't. I am actively begging you, just don't. It's an active waste of a bunch of materials that you could be using on something else. Because it's fine having a slow axe. There's a bunch of things that actually, once you get them, they will increase your axe, like swing pace, which means you don't really need to upgrade it in a different way. So the major thing that I do first is get the chair, and then you need multiple of these. Normally around 60 should do per house. And then you need a few of these, just then you go. All my houses, I make them in the more cheap side of ways that you can make them. Oh wait, yeah. This is the annoying thing of starting off in a new world. Is you don't have all the fun stuff that helped you when building in your old one. Okay, sorry, dude, but I'm gonna have to build your box of a house. Yes, it's quietly just a box of a house, because that's what most of the houses are that you will ever create are gonna look like. You're just shoving something in a box and saying, here you go, this is your place to live for the rest of eternity, and you get no choice, because we say so. Now, the second tip that I'm going to give people is when you're in the caves and you see those chests, they're annoying to craft, so just take the chest all the way from down there and use them in your builds. I'm giving you advice, so please take it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go through the agony of, oh wait, I don't have this material in this world. Yeah, and that agony is not fun to have, because then you're just sitting there like, what am I meant to do, because I just don't have the proper stuff. To, like, make me have good gameplay and all that. So, right now I'm just popping on my house to kill off one of these slimes. But the only annoying thing is you start off with such low health. Those 3 torches are gonna do work. Are gonna be good. So, 'cause torches are like the most like fun, like probably the best thing to have in my opinion. I always will place one. I always will place two next to. Like, normally I don't make the houses have two doors. I normally only go for one, but just because I can. But the major annoying thing about only having a wooden sword is how weak it is. Oh, now he's wandering off. Now he has the whole entire house built. It's fully lit, so he can live there now. Now I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna start descending. And I'm gonna craft a few torches. So then I'm good off. Because when you're in early game, you don't have the weapons that can light up yet, so everything here you're gonna want. Like, oh, that shuriken, much better than your sword from the start game. Then, this material normally drops down. These acorns basically never get used, so yeah, just keep them down below. Maybe why I shove tin down there is just because I don't really ever use it. Okay, now, I'm being kind of wary because of me just now starting the game again. You always kind of want to be very slightly wary of, like, if... Oh, yeah. The only annoyance of being early game is also how much you're going to rely on these ropes. Even though you do still late game, you rely on them less because you get so many. And by then, you normally are going to have, like, those wings that you saw I had. By being able to build up into the islands in the sky. Or being able to use a gravity potion to go up into the islands into the sky. You're going to want to craft this. First of all. And place this on your house. I'm just giving you fair warning. Because that stuff is, like, great when you're gonna have to deal with a boss later on. So, should I get more? Okay. First I'm gonna put on this because this is a anklet thing. I'm not gonna explain it yet because they're just equipables that help, like, increase, like, your stats and help increase on certain things on your character. That's all I'm saying. So then you kind of get the gist of what they are. That is quietly what they do. They just help with your character stats. Okay, wait. I need to jump up. And then I'm gonna ram myself upwards. And then I'm stealing this chest. This chest will follow me to the lowest area. But first, I'm gonna put it at my house. So later, when I get, like, a full inventory, I at least have something to store my stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to kill the bunny. That's the one rule. We don't kill bunnies on purpose. Because, bunny. Bunny is bunny. Bunny is cool. Bunny. We all love the little bunnies. And you're sick. You're a sick person if you actively kill them just for the fun of it. You are insane then. And then we don't let you anywhere near this game. Because then we know what you are. We know what you're gonna do to our precious little bunny. Which is not allowed there, sir. We don't allow you to slaughter. No, bunny. You weren't meant to. Aww. Nobody's allowed to slaughter bunny. Yippee, bunny healed. Yippee. Now, if anybody there harms that bunny, we are going to very, very, aggressively send them hate comments. every single hour of the day, because that's the one thing the whole entire terraria community can agree on. Don't kill the bunnies. Just don't. That's our one fair warning. Just one warning. That's all you get. Nothing more and nothing less. And you better take that warning seriously, got it? Good. We do not let people intentionally kill bunnies. Because you are crazy if you do. You are an insane person. Oh, those pink slimes, they're good. They're good to have. They're good to kill because some of the stuff they give you, like having bouncy boulders, is like mind-blowing early game and also late game, because those bouncy boulders are normally used now just on, like, how can I say this game also people like to like find little like weird little farms they can create, and one of them, if you have like a proper bouncy boulder or a bouncy bomb, I forget which it was, but then it just makes you so broken that like everybody thinks a slight bit more before approaching you and saying, fight me. They at least have 2 brain cells functioning, and they're saying, let's think about this, dude. Make sure not to place too many down here, because the major thing about it is, ever since a very specific update, not going to state which one, because people who have played the game know which one, it ended up adding this thing called Torch God. It's basically the thing about Torch God is, it's meant to be because people in the community start to riot against the creator as soon as, we had Torch Luck, because it was just so annoying and we didn't like it. So Torch God was, yeah, the way of saying, well, you got angry over this, so we're gonna make you have a issue. And the nice thing about a bounce bomb is, its major thing is just to do damage to enemies, not objects. Major focus isn't objects because it's so weak that it can't damage objects as easily as other things could. Major way you get around is you either have early game, is you either use your rope or you end up killing off your character momentarily just because you're trying to gain something. You're just trying to get back up to the surface and you don't want to waste a bunch of supplies on this. On the spelunk all the way back up to the surface. But luckily I have some rope to waste. The one thing that I can kind of agree on is just don't get, like, the agriculture book. Because that thing, sure, it gives you vine rope, but then it makes all vines, like, even the ones that could give you, like, that help you create a overpowered, like, weapon, makes so now you can't. Because that changes all to rope. One thing that we say is, unless you're a nature activist, unless you're somebody that, like, people joked about this, this was like, just, we don't actually mean it. It was something that was joked about, like, oh my gosh, you're a nature activist. That was like a year ago, that was what people would joke about, was they would say that and then kind of laugh. Because it was just their way of joking. It's the way that most of our community, we might make, like, rude, but also kind of, like, I don't know how to say, like, the way they jokes are, is, they're rude, but not, like, they're not, like, full on, like, you mean, kind of, it's just not, they're rude, but they're not, like, full-on, like, we hate you, yada, 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 like, ones. Right now, don't mind me, I'm just, checking something. Don't mind if you hear anything in the background. I'm right now plugging in my recording device. And I record everything